Good morning, everyone. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, canning recipes, a little bit of everything. My husband's got the land cleared back there. We're going to get ready to break ground on this second high tunnel. This one is going to be 30 feet wide and 90 feet long. So it's going to be twice the size, 2.5 times the size of the one we currently have. So it's about 80 degrees already this morning, guys. Next week promises to bring us some cooler weather and some rain. And I think it's a tropical system down in the Gulf of Mexico that is thinking that it's going to come on up here. So we are going to be appreciative of the rain and the cooler temps. And I'll tell you why. See these tomato plants? They are still producing, thank the Lord. And those cooler temps will help them to bud out and produce even more tomatoes. We're still getting some nice sized tomatoes off of these plants. Now these are the ones my husband put in a wicking tub and we brought them outside and he's got them trellised up. You can see on a little pole here. And so they are really liking their environment out here. So this is a Roma tomato we have in one of our raised beds that is shaded with the shade cloth. And guys, these Roma tomatoes are really just going to town. Look at this. We are having a Roma tomato explosion. So Roma tomatoes are known for sauce tomatoes and they do well in the heat. And I have to say, I'm very pleased with them and how they're producing. And let's look at this one over here. Got to get in here and prune some of this dead off, but these Roma tomato bushes in this raised bed are really exploding right now. Here is another one. So you just want to remember this. If you're in a hot climate, your Roma tomatoes are going to fare very well. We are coming up to the end of June, and so we're very glad to see that we're still getting some high production of tomatoes. And now to show you my prize, guys. Look at these gorgeous lilies. We wanted to try our hand at them this year to see if maybe we could do a little bit of cut flowers as well with our vegetables. Love cut flowers, and you can see they are looking just absolutely gorgeous. So we haven't been getting a lot of squash, guys. It's really kind of strange this year how much it has struggled. It could be all the rain that we had and the cooler temps, and now again we have ramped up into very high 90s and our heat indexes are high, but I'm starting to see some production on these plants here in the high tunnel, and I have a couple of zucchinis out there and a couple of squash on my outdoor plants. My eggplant seems to be doing pretty good. I've got quite a few fruits on here. You can see I have about 4 plants that I put in here to test, and I'm pretty happy with how the turnout has been on these eggplants. Here is a vining okra plant that one of my subscribers gave us. We're excited to see this. It is starting to produce some flowers back there. Very beautiful. And these are those black-eyed butter beans. And so today, I'll be harvesting some of these that have dried out on the pods. And I'll be making some little bean packets for me and my husband. It's just 2 of us here. So I'm going to package these up in probably half-pound sizes. But I'm really liking how these are turning out. We have our onions. They're pretty small, guys. We have them up to dry, so we'll be preserving these and setting them aside, getting them all cleaned up, but we wanted to let them go ahead and dry out. We are getting some very beautiful cucumbers off this vine, but the vine seems to be petering out. We're going to go ahead and let these come to fruition, and we're going to give it a shot and replant some more here in a week or two. Same for the pickling cucumbers and some of our cantaloupes. These are more of the flowers I wanted to try to grow. You can see I have some calla lilies, I have some tiger lilies, and these are going to be dahlias. I can't wait, guys, for those to come to fruition. And look at some of these lilies over here. They have really liked it, this environment in the high tunnel, and they've done quite well. We are finally starting to see our peppers come to fruition. It's been much cooler here in the spring, so they had a hard takeoff, but since we've heated up, they're starting to look much, much better. Very happy with how the ginger is coming up. very happy. So we'll have us some fresh ginger and we'll keep planting this. So some of our tomatoes in the high tunnel are continuing to produce. We did have to take 2 out, but you can see we're still getting some little cherry tomatoes. And we are taking those guys and we're putting them in a baggie and we're freezing them, and then when they're solid we bring them out. Look at those up there. We bring them out when they're solid and we vacuum seal them for sauces and soups. And here's some of our Roma tomatoes. They are doing well in this raised bed up in the front of the house. We love our flowers. My husband has done such a terrific job on keeping these flowers, planting them. All of these were grown from seed. We have some gorgeous sunflowers you can see over there. And those marigolds, I think you guys have probably seen those. We have some mums that he has grown from seed. And look at those gorgeous sunflowers. Now let's look here at our sweet potatoes. Our sweet potatoes are starting to flower out. And they're very beautiful flowers. Let me see if I can find one here for you. It's a little white purple. Yes, right there. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So what we've done is we've pulled 3 or 4 more tubs and we've lined up here against the tomato vine or the potato vines that were in those other tubs, and we're hoping that these will go down and root and continue to produce us a really good harvest of sweet potatoes. So here we have a bell pepper, and this is another pepper plant that one of my subscribers gave me seeds to. It's it's an Aurora pepper or something like that. TNT, if you're on, you might want to go ahead and comment and tell me exactly what kind of pepper this is, but we are excited to see what we get from this. And then I have some more zucchini that I'm trying in a tub because we have not gotten much, and we have been fighting the powdery mildew, and we've been fighting squash bugs. So I'm trying to get me a harvest of zucchini. My gardening harvest is just not the same without squash and zucchini. Wanted to update you guys on our watermelons. My goodness, guys, my husband is growing all of these watermelons in 2 27-gallon tubs. This just goes to show that you can grow just about anything in these wicking tubs. So let's go over here and let's look and see what we got in here. These are the Crimson Sweets. Look at that beautiful watermelon. We have bukus and bukus of watermelons in this little watermelon patch. You can see another one right in there. And we got lots of buds. They are really thriving in this heat, and it took them a little bit, but they are looking fantastic. We even have one trellis there. He didn't want to bring it down, but we are going to keep fostering these, and we're hoping that we will get us a terrific harvest of watermelons this year. So we got a lot of work, guys. I'm off for the next week. We're going to be doing lots of things, especially getting ready for this high tunnel. So you want to hit that subscribe button. You want to hit that like button so you know that when we start posting, and hit that little message bell up in the right hand corner, because you're going to want to know how we're doing with this high tunnel when it goes up. And it's almost close to seed starting time for our fall garden. Lots of things going on, so be sure and hit that subscribe button. So, got lots of work to do today. I'll be in touch more. So thank you all for watching. Take care, God bless, and we will be in touch in the next day or so.